Hey guys, welcome back to another video. My name's Ashley and today we're going to be doing 7 on Sunday. So this is a Goodreads group created by Grace over at G Swizzle, and I will always link her description and YouTube channel down below, and also a link to the Goodreads page if you guys want to participate. So in this week's topic we're going to be talking about my most anticipated releases of 2022. Now, originally I was going to do a bigger list of this, but looking at the list, it's going to be long, and I really do not have the patience to film and edit a video that was that long. So I'm glad that this topic came up because there are a good 7 books that I really anticipate a lot more than some of the others on that list. So without further ado, let's get into it. Alrighty, so the first book I want to talk about is probably one of my most anticipated releases of 2022, and that is releasing on the 18th of October, and that is the Rickman Dies. Now, for anyone who knows me personally, Alan Rickman was one of my all-time favourite actors, and usually when celebrities die, I don't get choked up, but oh my god, when he passed away in 2016, I was just devastated. It was, the amount of work that he did over his career was absolutely amazing, and I just absolutely adored every single one of his movies. So this is essentially a book comprised of I think it was, how many diaries was it? 27 diaries he wrote over the years, and essentially what these are is his thoughts on the various works he did, so stage, film, all that kind of thing. And this was approved and only announced last year with the approval of his estate as well. So I'm very, very excited to see what pearls of wisdom we can glean from these diaries. I know a lot of his fans are really excited, me included. It'll be so great to just get a sense of what kind of man he was, and I still watch his old interviews to this day, and just the thought process that went into some of these films was absolutely incredible. And I still to this day kick myself because in 2015 he was in Australia doing a press tour for his last film, one of his last films, and I'm just so pissed with myself that I didn't take the chance to do it, but unfortunately here we are. But yes, I'm very, very excited to read these diaries and just basically fangirl over it because he was one of my all-time favourite actors, and I'm very, very excited to finally read this book. Okay, so book number 2 is another big anticipated release, and if you are part of BookTube or Bookstagram, you will know this is probably going to be on a few people's lists. But that, of course, is How the Sky and Breath by Sarah J. Maas. So this comes out on the 15th of February, and oh my god, I reread the first book last year, and now, originally I did not enjoy the first book as much during my first read-through. I don't know whether that's because I was in a slump at the time, and reading an 800-page book probably wasn't the best idea to get out of that, or whether or not I just was sick of reading Sarah J. Maas at the time. But I reread this last year, and oh my god, I loved it more than I did the first time. So very, very excited to see what happens in this one. I can't really say too much without spoiling anything, but if you've read it, you'll know what I'm talking about. So yes, it's going to be good, I know, and I'm very, very keen. Although I think this comes out the same week as Horizon Forbidden West does, and that's one of my most anticipated games, and how am I going to choose between the two? I don't know, but we shall see which one wins out. It probably will be How the Sky and Breath, because I think Forbidden West will be quite a long game. It'll be quite a long game. So the third book is another anticipated release of mine, and anyone who knows me, who has seen my spoiler-filled blog for book 2 of this series, will know what I'm talking about, but that is The Blood Trader by Lynette Noni. So this is the third and final installment in the Prison Healer trilogy, and oh my god, if you've seen my spoiler vlog for that, you'll know how much of a cliffhanger that left us on, and I need answers. I need answers now. So this is releasing on the 31st of May, which, it feels so long away, but honestly, man, the way the years are going by at the moment, I'm sure the end of May will be upon us pretty much soon, but I need it because that ending just, oh, she does this to me. She always does this to us. Why? If you've seen my vlog, you'll know what I'm talking about, or if you've read it, you'll know what I'm talking about. But yes, I'm very, very keen to pick up the final book and see how it all ends. So the next one is releasing on the 15th of March, and I'm so excited because this is not long before my birthday, so but that is The War of Two Queens by Jennifer L. Armentrout. Now, I've had a mixed relationship with this series. The first book and the second book I didn't love it, but I didn't hate it. I was kind of in the middle. Book 3 was a hell of a lot better, and I loved the first book in the prequel series. So, and I've read a little sneak peek I got of the fourth book, and oh my god, we finally get Castiel's perspective in this. Holy fucking shit. We finally get some perspective from Castiel. Finally. I'm sick of hearing Poppy's perspective. Like, she's okay as a character, but sometimes she's just so frustrating. Like, we finally get some of his perspective, not just hers. It's great. I love it. I'm very, very keen to see what happens in this one, but shit's gonna hit the fan. I know that much. It's gonna hit the fan. Big time. Oh. Alrighty, so the next one is one I've only just found out about. It's releasing this year, and oh my god. So, we haven't got a release date for this yet, because I only just discovered this last night. But the next book I'm excited for is The Rising Tide by Anne Cleves. So this is book number 10 in the Vera series, and oh my god, when I read that last night, that we're getting a 10th book, I'm like, oh. So she pretty much releases a new book every year. I don't know how she does it. Oh my god, I don't know how you do it, honey. I'm very, very excited for this. If anyone knows me or has talked to me before, you know I love British crime, especially Vera, Shetland, Midsummer Murders, any of those British TV crime series I absolutely adore. And I've only recently watched the TV adaptation of the first book in her latest series, and oh my god, it was so perfect. Oh, we need a season 2 of The Long Call. We do. We need season 2. When? I don't know, but we need it. We need it. If you haven't watched it yet, go do it because it is amazing. But yes, so this is book 10 in the Vera series, and from the synopsis I read, it's essentially, I think it's this group of people who are school friends, and they come to this house and for this reunion kind of thing, and one of them gets murdered. Of course they do. It wouldn't be a murder mystery if someone didn't get murdered. So I'm very, very keen to see what this book is. I love her books. They're very easy to read, very short chapters, and while you do get multiple character perspectives, you don't feel overwhelmed by them as well. So I'm very, very excited to see what the cover looks like. As I said, it's just been announced, so I don't know when we'll get the cover, but I know it will be stunning. So the second last book I want to talk about is one that I probably wasn't sure I was going to pick up, but after reading Addie LaRue last year, I thought, why not pick it up? And that is Gallant by V.E. Schwab. So Addie was the first V.E. Schwab book I read last year, and I actually quite enjoyed it. I know some people didn't, but that was the first Victoria Schwab book I read, and I quite enjoyed it. So I don't know too much about this one. This comes out on the 1st of March, and from the synopsis, I think it's essentially about a girl who I think is raised by her uncle in this hometown, and she's essentially told there's this, I think it's a city on this other side of the wall that you're not supposed to go to. But of course, I think the wall calls her or something like that. I don't know. I'm going off the top of my head here because it's late and I'm too lazy to look up the synopsis. But yes, so I'm quite excited to read Gallant. Like I said earlier, this is the second V.E. Schwab book I've read. Will have read, sorry I should say. But yes, I quite liked Addie LaRue. I think I gave it 4 stars? 3.5, 4 stars? I can't remember. But yes, just the cover alone is enough for me to buy this because I'm so excited. Alrighty, and the last book is the final book in the it's a duology, I'm pretty sure. And this is coming out on the 19th of July, and that is These Twisted Bonds by Lexi Ryan. So this is the sequel to These Hollow Vows, and I binge read that book in a day. I absolutely adored it. It was so good. While it kind of gave me ACOTAR vibes, it didn't exactly copy it, which was good, because you see so many copycats. But the amount of books that are released each year, you think it's kind of hard to come up with new ideas sometimes. But I quite enjoyed it. There were some plots and twists in the first book that I kind of predicted, but I'm finding I'm quite good at predicting YA, but I'm trash for YA, so what can I say? But yes, this is from what I understand, is the final book, and it is a duology, so quite interested to see where stuff goes after the way book 1 ended, but I know shit's gonna go down because holy crap, did book 1 end on a cliffy? It was a cliffhanger, oh my god, it just was. Alright guys, so that is my top 7 anticipated reads of 2022. As always, let me know down in the comments below whether you guys are going to read any of these. If you are, which one are you excited for? I'd love to know your thoughts. There's so many good books coming out this year, I cannot wait. Those 7 are just probably my top picks of the year. There's so many more, but like I said earlier, the video I did originally planned to do, it was a long list, and I just don't have the patience. But anyway, that is it from me. If you guys have not subscribed to my channel, please do so already. I would really appreciate it. As always, if you like this video, give it the thumbs up and share it around. And I shall see you guys in the next one. Bye!